Hi guys, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I am waiting for a project to dry at the moment, so I thought I would get on in between and do a book haul for you. So these are all salvaged books. Got a bit of a mixed bag here, but thought it would be good to share them with you before I decide where to put them and which ones to harvest straight away. So I love this book. I don't know if you saw that I picked one up previously. I can't remember if I showed it. And I love the covers. But the one I got previously was quite battered and it wasn't together, the cover. So I thought this one's in a lot better condition. So it's Treasures of Great Britain. And it's got this gold embossed cover. So yeah, mostly for the cover. Treasures of Britain and Treasures of Ireland, it says. And this edition is 76. There's heaps of cool pictures in here though. So it's got the ages like Stuart and Queen Anne from 1630 to 1740, and then it's got all the architecture and chairs and all that sort of stuff. So that's really, really cool. They will make awesome little tags. Arms and armour. I've been collecting information on armour and pictures to do a journal related to that, I think, and probably use one of these covers. Some great maps in there. Then piles of information with some really cool pictures as well. So I could even use some of the pictures that are in here to make ephemera. Put some of these pages back in if I want to. Also great little pieces for me to cut out for my glue booking. Been really enjoying my collaging at the moment. As you know, I have been doing the Marguerite Miller collage assignments. They're not my most popular videos, but that is fine. I'm not doing this for fame or fortune, thankfully, luckily. But I really enjoy doing them. I have heaps of fun. It's good for my brain. It's something very different. So I will continue doing those. So thank you for putting up with me doing all this different stuff all the time. I'd get bored if I just did the same thing all the time. So I do like mixing it up. So there are some really cool pictures in this one. Great book if you spot it. I'm sure if you spotted it, you'd grab it for the cover like me. It is quite tall, so it might be hard to fit pages. So it's probably worth keeping a whole pile of these pages as bases to cover for the journal. This one is great. Ages of Man, Age of Kings. This one says 68. Older than it looks. It's in good condition. Again, some great pictures. Look at all of those. They're heaps of fun. I love that. Terrible though because I like doing the style of collage I have to keep twice as much stuff out of books now because I keep them all vintage style, more appropriate things for the junk journals, and then I keep half of what's left over for my collaging. That's really cool too. So yeah, this one's a great book. cards. Be able to do something cool with those cards as well. Love that. I cannot remember what I got. Letter set. I think that's a lettering book for advertising. Is this the front or the back? That would be the front. Instant lettering and other product names. 1976. Letter set products, hints and tips, typeface index. Oh, nice. That's interesting, isn't it? It's got a whole lot of different stuff. It'd be quite good for art journal pages and that sort of thing. Then you've got all your lettering. What is good too is that it gives you ideas about trying out some of your own lettering. And otherwise the landscape format folded up make perfect pages for journals. So that is very cool, and I'm actually going to bookmark these colour ones for a project I want to get doing sometime. Put that one to the side. Next is the picture book of the coronation, not my sort of thing, but I do like getting the little stickers out of it. 2nd of June 1953. Some great pictures in this one. A lot of the time when you get these books, they're very like these ones, out of focus. They've probably gone and enlarged them and that's made them out of focus. It's a bit of a shame. I'd rather have them smaller and in focus. There are some great pictures in that one. Another one, the Queen Elizabeth coronation souvenir. Just going to take this dust jacket off because it's had it well past its use by. It was gifted in 54. This one, that is a gorgeous picture. Then I grabbed 3 of these. There were 3 of them in the bin, so I grabbed them. I have a set and a half or something of these, which I must start doing something with. Grey and retro though. I remember there was a bit of a phase back a while when I started junk journaling where a lot of people, especially in the States, were using these. They are 72 for this one. You can tell by the colours and that, very retro, so great for retro journals. Colours and styles. Look at that. Is that Bargello? It's quite nice, except for the colours. It's funny how we laugh now, but it really wasn't that long ago. I was born in this era. Fashion. And I mean, some of these things I'd like to have a go at sometime. They look like fun. And the way they've set it out is quite easy to understand and great diagrams as well. So I'm going to struggle when I go through these and break them up because I'm going to want to keep every second page and do the whatever's on there. Which I never get time to do, so I don't know why I bother. All right, I'll grab the next lot. There were a couple of these little music books. This is Irving Berlin Songster. Doesn't have a date, but it just has the words to the songs. Got a few of them stashed away somewhere. This is Rock and Roll Songster. And great little pages. Don't think it has a date on the back. I would think maybe the 50s, 60s, probably 50s by the look at the pictures. The Practical Motorist's Encyclopedia. Got another little book, one of the little stickers from the shop, which I like to collect. 1946 for this one, and I just like some of the diagrams. This is a great cover. Have to do something with that. It's Australian Cookery of Today Illustrated. I will look this one up because it's quite old on the inside. It's probably 30s or 40s or something. But yes, beautiful embossing. Not sure what it is. Pot and a spoon maybe, on a fire I think. Some scribble in it. Yeah, very old. The modern kitchen. I love it when they say things like that and it's this old. They're all your sort of sepia pictures. So I just think it's a great little book, especially with a cover like that. This one is English Gardens by Harry Roberts. I love this cover too. Let's see about reusing that cover. So this one is 1947. Some colour plates which are so pretty. Look at that, that is beautiful. So it'd be good to make a journal out of this and maybe even do it like your little golden book and keep the pages intact. Writing pages in between because I really like this book and all the pictures in it, and I wouldn't feel right necessarily cutting it up. And it's such a lovely size. I think I will keep it intact, widen the spine or do a cinch binding and then add pages. The Houseplant Expert, enlarged edition of the world's best-selling book on indoor gardening. It's got a bit of water damage. 1980 for this one. It's got lots of pictures and information. I love the little pictures in this. I love these. These are really cool. Probably even keep them for my own personal journal. It's great having little pictures of the plants to identify them. yeah, I like this book. And otherwise, beautiful size to rip out for tags. Oh, is that succulents? Yes, I'll keep the succulent page as well. So that's a handy book, that one. Couple of kids' books. First one is The Teddy Bear Who Lost His Squeak. Just beautiful pictures. It's been scribbled on there, which is a shame, but some of the pages haven't, and look at that. Do another teddy bear journal sometime, but one with illustrations in it. And lots of scribble. Was gifted in 1950, first published in 1945, that one. This is gorgeous too, Mother Goose, ABC. Gifted in 1948. These would make great big journaling cards. There was one of these. It's quite battered. It's a Mechanics Illustrated. October 1953. Doesn't have a lot in it. I mean, they are nice vintage pages. A lot of it's not really what I would use, but some of it is. Love the car. The Art of Calligraphy. I've got a couple of calligraphy sets here to have a go at sometime. Just going to take that dust cover off too. And they do their job and they're quite dusty, so looks like this one's getting a bit mouldy up the top there. Yeah, mouldy there. So this one I will rip the innards out. I haven't even looked at this one. Oh, it's got book binding there. Oh, look, I got myself a stamp of the Queen. So I'll rip the innards out and I'll have a look at it. If there are any bits I want to keep to help me learn, I will, but I do have other books on calligraphy. And then, you know, these parts make cool little pages or journaling cards, or you could cut the letters out individually for words for your tags and that. This looked interesting. For God, Country and Coca-Cola, the unauthorised history of the world's most popular soft drink by Mark Pendergrast. Usually you get some vintage ads in this sort of thing. There's a lot there that can go. That'll get the bulk down. Probably be an interesting read. But if I read every book that I'm going to use in my journals, I'd have no time to make journals. So yeah, you get your retro ads. So I might just harvest it for the pictures mostly, because there are some cool ones there. Yeah, because there's not a lot of picture pages, but there's a lot of boring text by the looks. Lettering and layout for art students, 1969. So it shows how they used to do it for their advertising. And landscape style pages, again good to fold in the middle for little pages for our journals, but also gives you ideas on lettering that you might like to try. Getting a fair few of these now. I must hunt them up and put them all together somewhere. African masks. I was going to grab this and then I thought, hang on a minute, for glue booking and that, this sort of thing's great. Bit of water damage there as well. 78. Yeah, some of these would be fun. That is creepy. They look like big spider legs. Yeah, you can have a whole lot of fun with that sort of thing, can't you? This is Best Dressed Alexandra Joel, 200 Years of Fashion in Australia. 1984. Oh, that'd be great for glue booking as well. And any of the nicer vintage style and that, I do collect for a fashion journal in the future. Yeah, this is cool. Got some beautiful pictures in there, all different sizes, which is great. Oh, look at the butterflies. They're butterfly ladies, I think. That's pretty cool. So that's a fun book. And there was this Birds, Michael Moorcomb's Birds of Australia. This one is 79. They're really cool. I'll use them for journaling cards, and that could even watercolour them. And then we've got the colour photos. So most of these, I would say, I would use a lot of them in glue booking. I do like to keep certain coloured ones for themed journals and certain themes of birds for journals. Blue red, sorry about the glare. So there was this Cook Smart Chocolate. Hamlin, easy cooking, great eating. Is it all chocolate? That's a bit dangerous. Oh, yeah, I think it is all chocolate that is dangerous. So it's a recipe card book. So no doubt I will draw over these and then cover them over and use them as either belly bands or bookmarks, something like that. It's dangerous. There were these 52 Guinness World Record cards. So I don't think they've been used. Most clothes pegs clipped on a face, 160. Yeah. They are very, very glossy. My glue works very well. Helmar's 450 or fabric glue usually sticks to glossy stuff really well, so I will probably just cover those over. There's something in there. Oh, that's the dust cover for the Observer's Book of Horse and Ponies, which I did grab. So I wanted that. Field Guide to the Trees of Britain and Northern Europe. It's always a good day if you get a field guide, isn't it? 1974. So beautiful pictures. And they are mostly matte by the looks. Yeah, they are beautiful pictures. Oh, that is gorgeous. That would have gone in my birdie journal. Anyway, too late now, Nat. Got plenty more pictures that I can make another one. Anyway, must remind myself. This is another cool cover. It is, what is it? Don't know if it says something there or not. I think it's a pattern. Oh, Australian Gardening of Today Illustrated. Hang on a minute. Is that not the same one I showed you before? No, that was cooking. Don't mind me. It's been a long day every day. Yeah, that's in good nick, isn't it? The cover's great. So I'll reuse that. It's funny that I thought it was the same book. It just looks very similar. I reckon they're from the same place or whatever. Oh, it says the advertiser. Pleasant pathway. I'd like to see a non-pleasant pathway, actually. I've probably got heaps of non-pleasant pathways in my backyard. More like tripping hazards they are at the moment. So, let's have a look. So again, your sepia style pictures. Oh, look, I've got some vintage paper. So cool. Oh yeah, I've had this book before. I've probably got one on the shelf. Probably not as in good a nick though, because I'm pretty sure I've used some of those pictures in a previous botanical journal I did for Tracy Fox. Beautiful, love it. So yeah, have to reuse that cover and do a vintage style gardening journal. Certainly have enough vintage garden pictures now. Catherine Marshall, something more. I would have got this for the cover, like the blue cover. I do want to do some blue themed journals. So I will harvest pages. It's nice and clean, nice big pages, so they'll probably be good to reuse as well. There was this making your own paper. Whenever there's, I find it really hard not to bring home every craft book that's being thrown out, because yeah, I like looking at them, but this one looked really good because I did for the first time make some of my own paper last summer. Really enjoyed it. Meant to be doing a pile this summer. Just have to get my motivation and strength back to good. And then, yeah, I should drag it out and do a pile. But I thought this might help give me some ideas. There's beautiful designs in this. So making paper with a mould, pressing and drying, preparing a writing surface, colouring and texturing paper, that'll be a good one. Making paper from plants. Oh, so it's got onion skin paper and maize paper. And then crafts with handmade paper. Oh, this is going to be one that I don't rip up, which is unusual. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm excited now. Must sort out all my craft books actually. Start referring to them a bit more. Trying to expand my skill base, but I'm very slow at it. Just like I am at crafting, I'm very slow at that as well. Look at that, that is gorgeous. That's the type of thing I sort of need to know. All right, that is beautiful. Very thankful for that one. Dinosaurs, Wonder Story. $1971. It's quite amusing. You're not sure about this one, but I probably will do a dinosaur journal one day, so those pictures may get used. Not sure. A couple of little golden books, so they're all soft covers. The Golden Egg book. That's the first little golden book journal I ever did, was a golden egg book one. And Home for a Bunny, I think it was as well. I did those two, and they were the first ones I did for a project. So, yeah, kind of like this one. Where did the baby go? And Mother Goose. That's in really good nick. Looks like a bit of a later one though. It's weird, it's got two covers. That is really weird. Never seen that before. This is an Edwardian summer. That's quite nice. I think I'll reuse that and make a little writing pad journal or something. $1976. So just pictures the whole way through. That's cool. Maybe I'll break it up and make two writing pads, although if I kind of like the cover that way. That's all right though. I could cut the pictures in half or something and go on that way. Yeah, that's nice. A little book here, which is Plays, Oscar Wilde. Really like this cover. I like the size of it. No date, maybe 50s or something. The importance of being earnest, an ideal husband, a woman of no importance. Yeah, I know that feeling. Get myself the ambulance. The Observer's Book of Horse and Ponies. So that's the one that I got the dust cover for there. Again, really cool size little cover. A lot of people like these little Observer's books. I think they're going up in price around the place as well. I tend to like the botanicals the most, of course, but I think this is the second or third one of these I have. This one's in really good nick too. Great sized little pages though if you want to slip them into a pocket or make a journaling card with them. I've got a few of these. The Aldworthian, is that a school or something? 1947, it says Easter term. Parnell's the printers. Reading. So I think they're readers. 1947. I've got some great little adverts there. Official outfitters to the Reading Bluecoat School. The magazine of the Reading Bluecoat School. So it looks like boys' school. They've got class photos and football team photos, and that might be interesting actually to do a school themed journal. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1950 for that one. I actually got a friend that might like one of those that I might send it off to. Castle's Handcraft Library, Drawing and Design for Craftsmen. Again, this is an awesome cover. It's not too worn, it's not falling to bits. I love this insert. That looks like so new compared to the rest of the book. Beautiful embossing, so really love that. So I'll reuse that. Oh, this one is 1919. This is antique. Can't believe that. That does not look antique. I'll have to look this one up. It's got some beautiful, beautiful illustrations in it. And technical diagrams. So it's got drawing, perspective, lettering, brushwork. Be an interesting read actually, this one. Geometry, geometric drawing, light and shade, freehand. That's a really, really nice book, that one. That might just stay in the bookcase. And the final book is one, I highly recommend this one, The Grey's Anatomy. If you can find an older version of it, it has the best anatomical pictures if you want to do a journal with that type of thing in it. It's got 780 illustrations, 172 in colour. Just check the cover. Alright, that's not mould, that's just the colour, I think, coming off on the dust cover. So it's got something a bit sticky. I have to give it a wipe down. But even this page, it is beautiful. $19.77 for this one. So yeah, really cool illustrations. And then you get the colour ones as well, which are a lot of fun if you can call anatomical illustrations fun. Yeah, love it. Because some of them don't have all this silly, I hate it when they put the lines over the illustrations. And some of them don't have that. And they look so nice and vintage the way they've sketched them. And the colour just makes them stand out really nicely. So I really like this book for the illustrations. Okay, so that is it for my book haul. It was a slightly big one. I just shove them in a box until I've sort of got enough and I've got the time, and then I do a haul for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. Happy crafting or reading or whatever you do with yourself. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.